Hello and welcome to another video. I am Multi19, aka Ultimate Gamer 19,000, and today welcome to my first ever character build. Today I'll be explaining, reviewing, and building a fighter champion. So yeah, first, let's start off with the race. Now what race do I want to pick? So now when I imagine a champion fighter, honestly, I imagine a human. When I think of a champion fighter, I think of like a human with a massive ego. So I'll say neutral because he kind of believes he can do whatever he wants. Language proficiencies. I feel like they would know orc because like they see themselves so close to the orcs because of how like strong they are. So sub race, we're definitely picking variant because who wouldn't pick variant? We're definitely going to pick strength and constitution. I feel like this type of character that does not care if they get hit by a fireball. They'll just eat it because they think of themselves so highly. Skill proficiencies. Definitely persuasion. Because I imagine this guy's decently charismatic. So now choose a class, we'll be picking fighter. Now, for his skill proficiencies, definitely athletics. And probably intimidation. Yeah, he would be intimidating. Now, fighting style. For fighting style, I will be taking dueling fighting style for a reason. Now, abilities. Now, I'm just gonna do standard array. My bad if y'all hear me burping or anything. I ate some of those like crackers that get crumbs everywhere. Definitely strength and con. Oh no, I picked standard array. I meant point by. My bad. No, not roll. Point by. Definitely those two. I feel like 12 dexterity. Then what's the highest we could get charisma to? Yeah, I think a 12 charisma would be fine. Intelligence and wisdom of a bear. This dude's stupid as all hell. What the hell's that? Well, I have no idea. Background. Definitely like I'd say probably a knight. I feel like most knights can be champions or battle masters. Totally not because Duros is a battle master and a knight. Personality traits, I skip those. I don't believe in them. Now equipment. Now I imagine this guy. He's in heavy armor, preferably plate but chainmail, with a shield and a longsword in his hands. That's how I imagine a champion. Definitely a hand axe guy. He doesn't like long. He likes to have something he can really deal. Like he can really get physical with them. Explorer's pack. No spells, feats. Now I'm gonna be taking the Shield Master feat. Now we all know how in movies, usually the big guy usually goes up to someone and kind of pushes them into the locker. Now I'm imagining the champion does this, but with a shield instead. And with Shield Master, you can try to knock someone down, either push them back, or you can either push them back or make them prone, which I feel like is pretty cool. And also, you can add your shield's AC bonus to your deck save. So, that's very good. Okay, wait, I already have the persuasion skill for my background, so it's loading. Roll load. He wouldn't have bad insight. Probably deception, because he probably has a bunch of girls that he just all lies to and is hella unloyal. This guy's a horrible guy. Let's make that clear. This dude, douchebag, major douche. Well, let's see if that changes. So, wait, my fault. So we would have an 18 armor class with a 1 initiative and a long sword that we would do one-handed. So with the dueling fighting style, we get 1 attack. That's a crit. Okay, but let's just do a normal one. A +5 to hit, dealing. He does some damage. Not the most, not the worst. He has some high potential for some good damage. He has good potential for damage. A 5 is alright. Also has second wind, and second wind is very powerful at earlier levels. So now let's level this boy up. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. How do I? Okay. Now let's level up this boy. So we are. So we're gonna do it by increments of when you'll get a feat. So at level 4, you know what's good? We'll do level 6. At level 6. So let's skip to level 6. All throughout all the levels, just take fighter. Take it. Martial archetype, champion. It gives us improved critical. We crit more often, which is nice. Um, yeah, we just crit more often, which is very nice. Critting is very good. And now for our ability scores. Personally, honestly, I'll just do strength. Max out your strength as soon as possible. With fighters, it's worth maxing out your strength as fast as possible because then you just be hitting more reliably. You'll just be better. So now, so now, at level 5, he can do 2 attacks as an action. Still, his damage potential hasn't gone up by much, but has gone up. Now he does have action surge, and also at level 1 he does have his whole shield batching, so he could make his enemy prone, which would give him advantage on almost all of his attacks if he could make his enemy prone. So if we were to do 2 advantage longsword swipes, we got a crit and a 26. So some good damage. So this character can definitely do some good damage. So the next level up, actually, I have not. The next level up will do level 10. Let's see how our guy's doing at level 10. At level 10, he gets Remarkable Athlete. Starting at level 7, you can add half of your proficiency bonus rounded up to any strength, dexterity, or con checks. This includes initiative. So you can use half of your proficiency bonus on initiative if you don't already have it, which is very good. And also, at level 10, as a champion fighter, you get an additional fighting style. So for the second fighting style, okay, so by level 6, you probably still have a decently high ego, but it definitely has lowered by then. You're starting to get more in tone with your teammates. And by level 10, maybe you've lost a party member, and that's hit you very hard. You're fighting these enemies you've never thought you would have to fight this hard, swing your sword with so much force. And overall, seeing your best friends just die, it hurts you. You wish you could protect them. So now, we'll be picking the protection fighting style. This basically embodies how you want to protect your allies at any chance. Because yeah, you're a jock, yes, you're dumb, but you're starting to like the people you're adventuring with by level 6 you're starting to like them. So by level 10, they're your family, and you don't want to see them ever get hurt. But if they were to get hurt, you want to make sure the guy who hurt them pays for it. So we are taking Sentinel for wait, I don't know, where is it? Sentinel. Basically, as a reaction, you can hit someone if they attack your ally, and if someone is using the dash action to disengage, you could still slice them up if they try to disengage from you. In D&D, don't slice people up in real life. That's bad. So that's level 11. Our damage really hasn't changed very much. We do have accessories. Also, we have Indomitable, but I've already covered that. Also, if you want to know what all the fighter class specifically does, go check my last video. You schmuck. Watch all my videos. You better. You better. Next, we'll go to level 14. Yeah, level 14. By level 14, you've honed your skills. You've mastered your skills. At level 14, honestly, you're just a beast. You've nearly mastered your sword to the point where you can swing it the fastest in the land. I mean, and by now, you've been through so much adversary. You're starting to become more nicer. That edge you always had because maybe you have a tragic backstory of some figure you're trying to meet your standards. You realize that it doesn't matter if that person you're looking up to thinks you're good or not. Your friends, they trust you. They trust you with their lives, and that's more than enough for you. So now we get 2 ASIs as a fighter. So now, uh, hmm. Now, what next would you honestly? I don't really. Oh, tough. I mean, I guess tough. Yeah, tough's just good. I mean, you would get tough. So then, wait, is it? Yeah, yeah. You would get tough. So then you can just tank more. You want basically with this build, you want your friends to get hurt less and less, and you want to like take damage, but also be able to dish it out. So that's the main core of this fighting style. Honestly, and you know what? We'll just take a constitution race. Now, if you want to take another feat, like out of the many feats here, if you want to take another one, be my guest. I personally don't have any other feats I can really think of taking. So yeah, we'll just take a bump, and tough. So now our HP is a lot higher. So, well, we would get an extra 28 points of HP. Let me get my trusty dusty calculator. What is that? 28. You would have 172 HP now since we took tough. So yeah, we're definitely starting to become very hard to kill. Our enemies are gonna hate trying to take us down. But now, honestly, we'll just do the fine. We'll just do the rest of all 20. We'll just get to level 20 now. The capstone. And honestly, by now, um, usually by level 20, you've probably slain or killed some god. And now, you found a village, you found a nice lady, and you're just sitting down. You know, now you're just gonna enjoy your life. You may open up a dojo, maybe a bakery, but you found peace, finally, you feel like. There's no more world ending threat. You finally feel like you can relax and just enjoy life. But as a champion, you do get superior critical. At level 15, you crit on an 18 now, 18 to 20. Um, you now get survivor at level 18. It's a pretty high level feature. At 18th level, you attack. You attain the pinnacle of resilience in battle. At the start of each of your turns, you regain if hit points equal to 5 plus your con modifier if you have no more than half your hit points left. You don't get this benefit if you have 0 HP. Now, since we gained that, and since we got either one or two new feats, we're gonna increase our constitution to, a free con increase. And hopefully by now we would have full plate armor. Make sure you can get plate armor as soon as possible, and also magical weapons. So now since we have a 20 constitution, you know, getting burnt to a crisp by fire isn't that good. So I guess you can increase your dexterity if you don't want to get burnt by fire a lot, because it's probably not the best thing. Yes, it's probably not the most enjoyable thing I could imagine. Um, so yeah, now we should have 258 unless I calculated that wrong. And if I did, my bad. So yeah, now we should have 258 HP. And now time for, let's see, how much damage can we do? So now for wielding our shield, which we should always be, we get 4 attacks. Yeah, we get 4 attacks at level 20. Wow, oh yeah, with advantage if we are able to shield bash someone. But yeah, we critted a lot. So now we will just boop, 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 boop. Hmm. Since we are using a normal longsword, our damage does fluctuate a little bit, but it's not bad damage. It's not the best damage granted. But I mean, you can always just action surge. Now you have 2 action surges, so you can always just action surge for another round of just destruction. And now finally, I've explained the champion fighter, but I'll give it a little quick overview just in case. Maybe I moved past it too quickly. Who knows? At level 3, you get improved critical. You crit on a 19 or 20 for any attack roll. Remarkable athlete. Starting at level 7, you can add half your proficiency bonus to any strength, dexterity, or constitution checks that don't have your proficiency bonus. Or, no, my bad. It's to any skill that is scales off of your strength, dex, or con. That includes proficiency bonus. No, oh my, that includes your initiative. So this, very good. Additional fighting style, you gain one extra fighting style. Good. Superior critical. At level 15th, you use crit on an 18 to 20. Good. And survival at level 18, you attain Basically, every the start of your turn in combat, you gain 5 hit points plus your con modifier. So by then, you want to make sure you have at least 20 con. Yeah, and also Survivor only procs if you have half of your hit points left. So, but yeah, ranking the champion fighter. It's a subclass. I mean, it's not the worst. Monks have worse ones, but overall, if I were to rank it, I think I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Remarkable athlete's good. Improved critical can be good, but overall, I feel like this doesn't add too much for the fighter, but it doesn't take away anything. So overall, I wouldn't say it's bad, but you definitely could pick a better one. But if you want to play a champion fighter, pick it. You're not losing anything. I wouldn't recommend this, but I would not recommend it. Honestly, if you want to play it because you like the flavor, or you have a really good character in your head, pick it. Who am I to say what you should or should not play? Granted, this is all my opinions, but if you have enjoyed this video and liked my opinions, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah. Hope you guys had a good day, because I did. Peace, peace. Bye.